Mama of the nation!
The legacy of Krotoa is being used to revive the culture of the Khoi and San people. The mother of the nation is a major figure for the Khoi and the San people. Krotoa died on Robben Island on the 29th of July, 1674, at the age of 32. She was buried the next day at the Castle of Good Hope. Later, her remains were exhumed and reburied at die Grote Kerk in the Cape Town CBD. Hundreds of years after her passing, the legacy of Krotoa lives on.
Bringing back the story of Krotoa in this powerful way, commemorating her and her story in this powerful way, is part of a Khoi and San First Nations revival, but it is part of us reasserting ourselves as a people who had language, who have rights, who had beautiful names that have been destroyed, who had beautiful culture that we are busy reviving.
The story of Krotoa is considered to be one of the most underreported and misrepresented about women who played a major role in the fight for liberation in South Africa.
We had a commemoration of one of those iconic and legendary women called Krotoa, a Khoi and San woman, very less known than other women that we know, who was iconic and who also suffered a lot of subjugation, and one of the first women to be in the Robben Island. And so today it was one of those days where we invoke people and we invoke spirits of those that are departed to be with the Krotoa.
Krotoa remains one of the most complex historical figures of South Africa.
Mother Krotoa was both unifier and divider, both a navigator and both off the line, kind of personality. So it is important for us to recognize this woman because her story has been misrepresented, underrepresented, and there was all huge parts of silences in the story. So we don't say we want to change what happened in the past, but we want to change the narrative of how what happened in the past is passed on to future generations. And if we start with the story of Krotoa, we will deal with Sarah Bartman, we will deal with Namoa, Auchumau, we will deal with all those stories of the indigenous people of South Africa that's been wrongly presented to the current generation.
Krotoa was also one of the names that was suggested during the consultation processes of the renaming of Cape Town International Airport, which has since been shelved. Corbin August, SABC News, Cape Town.